Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Details of the Dairy, where I explain to you something about our farm or just dairy farming in general. So, if you're not from a farm, you might wonder what I mean when I call a dry cow a dry cow. So, I'm in the dry cow barn here. That's where we keep all of our dry cows. So, these are cows that they're basically on vacation until they have their calves. So, cows, we'd like to give them a break. Every farm does this. You give them a break, about a 2-month break, right before they calve, to just let them relax and be cows. Like those cows are doing. Not like these cows are doing. They're running around because they're being idiots. It's full moon and they're always a little crazy on a full moon. But anyway, so we give them that break just so that they they go. We quit milking them, so they quit producing milk, and they just focus on their calf. And then once they are getting close to calving in again, then they start to produce milk and colostrum, the first milk, and then they calve, and then they start a new lactation. And a lactation, we count the number of lactations they have with how many calves, basically. So if you ever hear me refer to a cow as being a 3rd or 5th lactation cow, that means that she's had 3 or 5 calves. So that's kind of what that means. Appears I need to move this one to the close-up pen, because you can see her udder is starting to fill up a lot more so than like this one here, because she is getting close to having a calf. But yeah, you always gotta give them a break. It has happened before that we don't, and those cows just don't work real good. You know, record keeping can sometimes, computer errors happen, and then sometimes a cow gets missed on the dry off, and yeah, they calve while they're still milking, and it's a mess. That cow just, her body just starts to kind of shut down. So that's why we give them a break, so that they don't do that. But anyway, I thought there was one other thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, and when I talk about drying up cows, that's the last milking, which I think we're doing that tomorrow. So I'll probably film that actually tomorrow and show you guys that process. But anyway, before they get moved into this barn here, they get milked one last time, and they get treated with intramammary, so into their udder, essentially, antibiotic to fight off any infections that may occur during their dry period, because that would be about the worst thing for the cow, is if they got an infection during their dry period and then they calve in and their milk is no good because their udder has an infection, and that's usually referred to as mastitis, and that the milk is not good. But dry cows also get a different ration than the lactating cows. The dry cow ration consists of corn silage, grass hay, and it's mostly grass hay and just a little bit of corn silage, and then there's a little bit of protein in there, soybean meal. So that it's a really just a maintenance diet. You know, something they can't really get fat on, because you don't want them to put on weight during the dry period. And if you don't give them a lower ration, cows will continue to produce milk for the first few days, and it'll be very painful for them. And then they also have better chance of getting sick if they're producing a lot of milk yet and not being milked. So that is why we feed them differently. It's like my friend is coming to see me. Catherine, you ready to talk about your new friends? Catherine got some new friends. After 3 years of begging for little brown cows, she finally got them. Do you want to come over here so they can hear you? So, can you tell everyone why you like little brown cows so much?
Well, I don't really know. I don't really know the reason why I like little brown cows so much. When I was 15, I got a Jersey calf that I bottle fed until I showed her at the county fair, and then she went to the farm that I used to work at, and then he milked her for 5 years, almost 6. And just recently she got shipped, and so
she got culled and turned into a hamburger.
Yep. And so I was able to convince everyone here with my sob story about her dying that I should get more jerseys. So yeah, I got 4 dry jerseys. They are calving in the next 2 weeks here. 2 of them are confirmed to bred heifer calves, or pregnant with heifer calves. So I'm very excited to do a little crossbreeding with them, because I really want to see what a fleck-feed Jersey calf is going to look like. And I'm excited to see how they perform. So, yes.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy how they have very big personalities for being little cows. And most people absolutely hate that. You either talk to someone, they love jerseys, or they think you're crazy. Most people think I'm crazy, but I enjoy it.
No comments. I'm also excited to see what the jerseys can do, because I have never been around jerseys. Looking at them from the outside, I really don't understand them. Like, they're just tiny. Like, I mean, they look nice, but they're just tiny.
They all have nice bags on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. 3 out of the 4 are this will be their second lactation. I think this is her 3rd lactation, if I saw her birth date correctly, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the first full-blood jerseys on the farm. We used to do a little bit of crossbreeding with Jersey before we switched to Fleckvieh, but that was knocking on the door 20 years ago. And those cows were, well, they were all right, but they weren't, that was not what we were looking for.
She's showing you what that tongue do.
Yeah. She's really getting that thing.
Wow. Way to show everyone what I got myself into.
Oh, there's one other thing I want to show you guys. We got the cow that I am not sure how many calves she is currently carrying, because she's about as wide as 2 of these jerseys put together. These stalls are set at about, I think they're probably, I can't remember if they're 50 inches apart or what they are, but she is just about taken up. I think if she would stand perfect.
Poor girl.
She is just about taking up the whole stall. She is standing about where she should be now. She was leaning on it before, but I I'll keep you guys posted on what she exactly has for calves, because
She is huge.
I don't know how many are in there. It's either really big twins or there's possibly 3. It's been a while, it's been 3 years since we had 3.
That was like yeah, that's when
Yeah.
I first started, or not first, but like I'd been around for
Well,
year.
that was the year we got married. So you've been around for a little while. But yeah, so we'll keep you guys posted on that, and make sure you tune back in later in the week. Hopefully we can be on schedule this week with the video, but no
Look at how cute
guarantees
they are.
on that. They're not that cute. Like,
Look at how cute she is in that little stall. Just so sweet.
yes, very sweet.
And in case you guys are wondering, I also say that about the other cows. I'm not just Jersey biased.
No, she's not too biased, but yeah, hopefully we can be on time with our video this week. I know I got very delayed, and this one's delayed too. We're a day late.
Wide load.
Oh, there's one cow we gotta move down over here,
Wide load.
out of the far off, into the close-ups. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. We will probably be milking cows and finding something else to get into, because we're a little short on help right now. One of our employees took a vacation, and the other one must have too. But so we're filling in